I'm back. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is James. This is Jamie Dodger Flips. So, I've been away for about 2 months or so on YouTube, but yeah, I've definitely been up in the game on eBay recently, especially with Christmas, Q4 and all that. I've been really focusing on the business rather than the YouTube side of things. But that being said, I do have a little special car boot summer Christmas present for you guys. It's a very expensive car boot. If any of you around this area is from the Ford car boot, I did happen to see Jack and Emily from Global Thrifters there that I haven't seen in ages, so it was nice to see you guys. Yeah, I've had the footage on my computer for ages, but never got around to using it. But I thought I'll give you guys a little Christmas Eve special. And then, after that, I have right here the weekend sales. So I've got all this to go through. We've had 19 orders so far. That's from sort of Friday night to, what are we on now, Monday morning. So yeah, quite a few orders to go through. But first, car boot footage. Enjoy it. And let me know what you think in the comments.
Take one round. Comes in the box.
How much for that one?
40 quid.
40 quid, yeah. Cheers.
£30 the pair, love.
I showed out my boy. He's got her sister baby. Not him personally, but his and he's had stuff in storage and he's really struggling. So I've been trying to clear out my shed so that. And I forgot what I've had in there.
So how much on the dish there?
What are you going to pay?
£5?
No.
Okay. That's alright.
Take it,
How much you got on that one there?
I haven't. I've got the whole lot.
Oh, is it? Bundle. Cheers.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 guns in there. It's a big one.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I know, but she's got the inner side. Offline got the inner side.
How much on these ones? £5, yeah?
Anyway, these ones. Yeah, just them ones.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
I was hoping for £5, mate, on that.
£5, yeah. Do you know if it's working or not, or is it?
I haven't tried, but I literally picked it up a couple of days ago. But generally, I get all that stuff. My helper's not here. I do need mental help.
Oh, you don't need my help.
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know.
It's only worth £50, please.
What about that little cable there?
Couple of quid, mate.
Yep. So £7.
Here's a back of the back one.
I'll take these two.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Cheers, mate.
2, 3. There you go, boss. Thank
Cheers,
you very
mate.
much. Oh, cheers.
Thank you.
Guy in the red. I was for 10 on the rucksack thing, mate. 10.
£10, yeah? Okay. £8. Yeah, go on then. I'll take that. £8. You got £2? Got some change?
Yeah.
Lovely, cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
This is what it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's been buying.
They're £3 each, and
Okay.
they're the big rackets, or 2 for a £5.
2 for a £5, okay.
These little
Thank you.
rackets here are £1 a set, and the one there is 2 because you've got the ball and the whatever.
Alright, cheers, thank you.
But have a look at them, whatever.
Oh,
The Rolf Harris one. Yeah, the creepy one.
5.
5, okay. Cheers.
5.
Trust. I was like, what? My mum paid it off. My mum.
Oh, you've got a nice one.
What's the point in her having money in the bank and then Oh, look, go tenant on that. He rents one room. So he looks after the house.
How much were they?
20 on the pay.
20, yeah? Cheers.
Yeah, not a panic.
1100, that's a bit of a profit. Well,
How much for the radio?
20.
20, okay. Sorry, what about the Panasonic over there? Is that sold already, or?
Dad.
Ah, sold, is it? Cheers. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed that little car boot clip. As you saw, it was super expensive, that car boot. The guy wanted £65 for a box of Nerf that was absolute crap, to be honest. Like, no big hitters at all. The only good thing was that sort of Nerf drum, which holds like 35 ammos, but that's only worth like sort of £10 to £12 now, so really not worth it at all. 65 quid, absolute rip-off. Anyway, I haven't been to a car boot in well over a month now. I've kind of got a whole new business venture. Big shout out to Karim from Fuzzy Feet Footwear, as you've kind of inspired me and many others to do the same thing, just sniping footwear on Vinted. As you can see here, we've got 4 boxes full of shoes. So I've actually dedicated a whole box just to pairs of Nikes. And then we've got a whole larger box here, which is, what's that, an 84 litre compared to like a 64 litre. That is just purely running shoes and sort of trail runners and yeah, just running shoes pretty much. Loads of different brands. Apart from Nike, I'll put them in that box. And then we've got this box here, as well as the one on the bottom, which is just kind of an all-rounder sort of box for everything. So I don't want to give away all my secrets, but these Converse here are very popular. These are the Runstar Hikes sort of platform Converse. They'll sell kind of like 50 quid. I think I picked them up for £7 on Vinted. Got a pair here of Skechers with a massive Goodyear sole. Again, I paid £8 on Vinted for them, plus fees, so it works out to be about £11.50. Yeah, but these ones should sell for around £40, £45. One thing I would say on Vinted is you kind of pay up for stuff, but it's always quality because you get to inspect the photos first. You're sniping it, so it's usually people who have made a little error on the price, and you're getting it within a few seconds of them or minutes of them listing it. If I'm paying sort of like £10 plus fees, so £13 roughly for a pair of shoes, I want to be getting at least £40–45 for them. So yeah, like I said, you're paying up for quality. You've got to have the knowledge in the first place to know what shoes to pick up. I've only been doing this for about a month, but the amount of times already that I've gone to click checkout and somebody has beaten me to it and already bought the shoes. You know, we're fighting against each other. It's very tough. With that all being said, like I said, we've had a crazy weekend of sales again. Well, 19 going out. Quite a few of them are from Vinted, so Vinted to eBay flips. And like I said, the rest are from the car boots. So let's get into it. So here's my listing bench full of all the sales from the weekend. We'll start off with the absolute fails. Right here, we've got an England mug, which I paid, I think, £2 for years and years ago. And I left it listed. I don't know why. I should have just chucked it in the bin. I paid £2 for that and it sold for £2.99, so absolute fail. Like I said, it's been listed for at least 3 years. It's one of them background items I should have just got rid of, but you know, I'm stubborn. I want to wait for that sale. And finally it's come. It's probably a Christmas gift to someone. I always call these sales feedback makers, so hopefully they receive it and I get some positive feedback from it, and it's all worth it in the end. As always with the sales, I'll flash them up on the screen, show you guys what they've actually sold for, just in case I get it a little bit wrong. Yeah, next up we've got this Betty Boop t-shirt. I think I paid 50p for this in a charity shop. It's probably like a Primark tatty sort of thing, but it's sold for £4.59, so bit of profit there. Probably shouldn't have bought it, but you know, again, it sat around for like 6 months. And another one which I thought would sell for a little bit more. Paid £1 for this at the car boot sale. It's brand new and sealed. Hannah Montana sort of TV joystick game sort of thing. It sold for like £6.50 or something like that, plus postage. So not much in it at all. Yeah, probably a random little Christmas gift, a little bit of nostalgia once again. Another small one here, we got a BT phone that I sold last week actually. It got returned because the guy couldn't get it to work properly or something like that. So I just quickly relisted it and it sold once again for full price of £9.99 plus postage. And I think I paid like £1 or £2 at the car boot for that, probably about 6 months ago. And next up we've got this Panasonic Lumix camera. This is the DMC F27. I couldn't test it properly because I haven't got a proper battery. I think it was that battery or charger for it, so I couldn't fully test it. But it looks to be all quite nice condition. It sold for £15, so not a bad sale. I honestly can't remember where I got it from. Probably a car boot or maybe in a bundle of some sort. Probably owes me about £2. But yeah, we're getting there. Getting into the better sales soon. Another £15 sale, very apt for the time of year. This is a KFC Christmas staff hat. I found this for £2 or £1.50 in a charity shop about a month ago actually, it's not that long ago. It's very cheaply made, but it is an original KFC hat. Yeah, £15 for that one, quite cool. And getting into some shoes. So I picked these up for I think £3 at the car boot sale. I thought they'll sell for a little bit more money. These are Anatomic gels. Very nice shoes, no damage at all. Pretty nice clean insoles and rubber soles on the bottom. They've sold for £16. I was hoping for at least sort of 20 when I picked them up, but you never know. They've sat around for about 6 months, so quite a long time once again. But you know, stuff sells eventually. Hopefully the buyer's happy with them and we have a nice sale. Right, just starting to creep up a little bit in price now. We've got this over here, which is a Medela breast pump. This is only sold for £18, not really creeping up in price, but we're getting there. £18, paid £2 at the car boot. It's all clean. To be honest, when I opened it, it looked brand new and unused. Yeah, it's missing a few little cups and stuff, so probably could have got £25 if it was complete, but £18 that's gone for. Still very happy with that one. And eBay working in its weird ways. Saturday morning I woke up to a £20 offer on these Puma shuffles, accepted that, and then Sunday morning, the exact same thing, different buyer, £20 offer on the black Puma shuffles as well, so I accepted that as well. Paid £3 for these ones, £3 for them. At my recent car boot I went to, I say recent, it was well over a month ago now. Yeah, but still, £6 into 40, very happy with that. Alright, we've got the first Vinted flip of the day. These are a pair of Nike leather Air Maxes. Not the most popular model. I think I paid about £7 including fees and stuff for these. Not a little bit worn, not too bad though. They've sold for £26.99, so not massive profits. It's still a nice comfy profit at the end of the day. And again, whilst I was on holiday about 2 or 3 months ago now, picked up these Skechers boots in a charity shop. I think I paid about £7 for them, maybe £6. But they've sold for £26.99 as well. So again, pretty nice. Kind of like a waxy leather with the sort of Goga mat sole to them. Give you a bit of a straighter back when you're walking. Right, these next 4 pairs of shoes are all Vinted snipes. So we have a pair of Hokas, or Hokas, however you want to pronounce it. Paid, I think, £8 plus the fees on these ones, so probably around £11.50. I'll show you on the screen anyway, in case I've got it wrong completely. They haven't sold for as much as I thought. I think I sent an offer out and they've gone for £26.09 plus postage. So a little bit of profit in there for me. I just like picking. If I see Hockers, I hardly even look at them. I just quickly click buy now. They're hard to come by. They're great looking shoes with good lighting on them and stuff. They always photograph well and they make the shop look good. So I took that one. A little bit of profit in it for me. I probably should have looked at the soles a little bit more, but you'll find on Vinted, people hardly ever share photos of the actual soles, which to me is kind of the best way to show the sort of age of a shoe. And then these ones here, we've got these SpongeBob Vans. These are the Aloha Bobs. I think that's the model. Again, a snipe on Vinted. Didn't think much of them. Just thought it's Christmas time coming up. They're like brand new condition. I'm sure they'll sell quite well. They did sit around a little bit longer than I thought, but I paid £10 plus the fees, and they've sold for £32.99 plus postage. So, well, probably around £15 profit in that overall. But because of the condition they're in, I literally just had to whack them on here, take some quick photos, put them in a box, and we're done. And again, £32.99 for these Vivo Barefoots. Again, top brand to look out for. These are the Geo Racer Knits. Unfortunately, the condition is very beaten up. Paid £10 on Vinted with the original box. I have given them a very good clean. They've got a little bit of a hole in the toes, just here. It's hard to see on the camera, but and the soles, as you can see, are very thin on the back heel there, and that really affects the price of these. But that being said, they have sold for £32.99. Brand new in the shops. I believe these are like 120 quid or something mad. So again, another brand to look out for. Just look out for that sort of V shape thingy on the side. So yeah, that was a Vinted snipe. I have managed to find another pair of them that I've got in my boxes over there. They should sell for around 60 because the condition's a lot better. And then my absolute favourite of all, these are vintage Dr. Martens. So, way to tell they're vintage is made in England at the bottom. As you probably know if you've watched any reselling videos, a lot of people go for these shoes. They're very easy to sell, clean up really nicely. These are lovely condition. The soles are hardly worn at all. They've sold for £80. I paid £7. I think I got them within sort of 20 seconds of the guy listing them. If these were put up for sort of £20, then it's still worth considering buying them, because even in a beaten up condition, as you can see, the laces have all this sort of blue, corrosion on there, and they're pretty creased up. They kind of have this like waxy feel. It feels like they've been polished a few times. They've actually sold to an eBay account that restores Dr. Martens. Like I saw a similar pair of these he had listed, almost looking like brand new. He had them listed for like 285 quid. So he's probably going to make a little bit of money out of me, but I've made my money from the original seller. He's going to make his money from me. The cycle continues. Alright, that's all the shoes done. Got a coat here. Got a tag there, £120. Ignore that completely because I had this listed for about 6 months. Finally, winter time, it's sold. But it's only sold for £30. I struggled to get rid of it for 40. Somebody sent me an offer of 30 and it's gone. I don't know if it's something to do with the size, maybe because it's XXL. Maybe if it was like a medium men's, it would probably sell a lot quicker, but I think I only paid about a tenner from the car boot. So still profit, not too bad at all. This was in the fishy smelling coat video where I bought all these coats and I got them home, they all stunk of fish. So I had them like out airing in the summer, but I think that's because it's been so long now. They've kind of got their new sort of garage smell to them now. Next up, we've got this Swan tees made. This one sold for like 29 quid, I think. I sent an offer out, plus postage, so not massive money in it. I think I paid about £5 at the car boot, probably around three or 4 months ago, back in the summer. What I do with these is I boil them through about 3 times, because usually they haven't been used in many years, so all the lime scale is built up in here, and I find if you just boil it through, let the water pour out loads of times, it usually just flushes the system and gives it a whole new lease of life, ready for the new owner. And lastly, the biggest sale of all, this is a SureFeed microchip pet feeder. So the cat walks up to it and these little sensors read its little microchip on its collar, and the lid will open up automatically and release their food. Pretty cool. I paid £30 for this in a charity shop, so it is paying up a little bit, but the solds on this, brand new, go for around £120, £130. And this one, I opened it up, almost looking brand new. It was missing one of the bowls, but other than that, it was all good. Mine was missing the partition bowl. So yeah, £30, and it sold for a massive £90. I had it up yesterday for £100, and somebody sent me a very generous offer of 90. Straight away took it, didn't counter at all. They paid instantly, £30 into 90. Probably looking at around £40, £45 after fees profit. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I guess the only thing left for me to say to you guys is Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you in January. Goodbye.